Well, hello there. I want to welcome you to our Nelo Life presentation. This is the first time we've ever done with closed captioning, but this could be fun. So I am Susan Guthrie. I was introduced to Nelo Life about 1 year ago, April the 11th last year, and it was quite fascinating to me because I spent a lot of money on health and wellness and nutrition. And when I saw I could get great discounts, not only on nutrition, but other things that I use in my everyday life, I said, tell me more. So with Nelo Life, our core values are trust, transparency, and transformation. Okay, this is our leadership team, Nick Sorensen, Eric Allen, and Larry Lane. They are our founders. We also have a lovely gentleman named Orkon, who is really an integral part. He does all of our IT and keeps these three guys in line. So with Nelo Life, you have several options for membership. If you think of memberships like you already have, like Amazon, Instacart, Costco, Netflix, it's a similar concept, but I like to tell people we have more of a luxury version of Costco. So with your full Nelo Life membership, you're going to be able to save time, money, simplify your life, travel more with ease, get access to value-packed benefits, and really improve all areas of your life. You can increase memories, connect with Nelo community, and you also have the potential to earn. So with your membership, that includes Nelo travel, Nelo life trips. I went to Mexico earlier this year with my daughter, and that was a lot of fun. You have what's called live streaming, where you learn different types of life lessons, everything from financial advice to personal development, goal setting. Our life shop is the one that I'm most excited about because that's where all of our nutritional products are located. And then life perks. I've used life perks several times, discounts to Disney, to Cirque du Soleil, ball games. That's also where our car rentals and things are. So lots of different things. And then outside of the United States, we do have life trading. You will get a personal travel portal. And so when you go to the travel portal, if you're going someplace that has a lot of competition like Orlando, New York, Miami, you can get some great discounts on your hotel rooms, car rentals, vacation rentals. Where it's a less of a discount is a place where there's not a lot of competition. So just know that the sky's the limit. I've seen up to 70% off on hotel rooms. I was looking recently, my husband and I are going to Las Vegas next week, and I was looking at hotel rooms, and we could get the Bally's or the Paris for like $17 a night. I ended up with the Bellagio because it's always been on my bucket list. I love the flowers there, the stained glass, the fountains, and we got that for around $200 a night versus $400 a night. This was my first life trip that my husband and I did together. And this was last July. We went for 10 days up to Alaska. It was a 7-day cruise and then 3 days at Denali National Park. And we saved a total of $1,384. This was balcony view and $1,649 a piece. And I had been quoted up to $4,000 each from different travel agents. This is our life shop. This is where I spend a lot of my time and money, and you're going to learn more about some of my favorite products in just a moment. Right now, I want to talk to you about something that I am super excited about is the GLP-1 Human Clinical Trial. Paul Myhill has brought this 3-part concept called Trilogy to Nelo Life. He is also the formulator of one of my favorite products called Stellamar, and we're going to learn a little bit more about Paul now. So some of Paul's accomplishments, he has 45 scientific studies, 7 domestic and international patents, and he does a lot of work with children. He has been very successful over the years. One of the products he formulated grossed over $2.5 billion. So he does not do this to line his pockets right now. He does this because he truly wants to help people, and then he uses a lot of the profits that he makes to help children around the world get out of trafficking. He's partnered with some wonderful, famous people like Elton John, Ozzy Osbourne. So when you look on his Facebook page, you never know who he'll be photographed with, but he's quite the humanitarian. He has developed some really cutting edge products, many different companies. He's just brought the two to Nelo, Stella Mar, and then now our Trilogy program. These are some of the places he's been featured, just to give you a little bit more about his accolades and success. And these are some of the slides from Paul's personal presentation that we learned about in Orlando. What he said is that this global use of the GLP-1 drug, the shot, is going to be a $1 trillion business. And, you know, there's lots of different name brands. So I'm sure some are better than others. But what you have to look at is the fact that if you go on the shot and lose the weight, they pretty much tell you you're going to have to be on this the rest of your life. Now, some people it's paid for by their insurance, but I promise you the insurance companies are scrambling now to find ways to stop paying that, because it's, you know, $1,000 to $1,300 a month. So what happens when you take the shot is it gives you no appetite. Some people have told me that it almost makes food or beverages repulsive. And so you're like forced starvation, which leads to malnutrition. A lot of people get GI issues like stomach paralysis, nausea, diarrhea, lots of different problems with taking the shot. Not everybody will see these harmful side effects, but many have reported this, and hundreds have actually died. So you have a gut-brain connection, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So Trilogy, this is the brand for, or the name of the company, and this is the brand from Paul Myhill. And these are the 3 core products that will be in the clinical trial and then available later separately or in a package. Now, the foundation stimulation, that's actually a shake. So we have 2 different flavors, chocolate cream and vanilla cream. So you'll get 4 different items in the first program. So the foundation stimulation, this is a nutrient-dense shake mix, and he says he coined the name or trademarked the name Biactin, and that means bioactive protein complex. It has 40 essential nutrients, gut health probiotic strains, gut hormone stimulation, and that's where you're going to get the stimulation of the GLP-1, PYY, CCK, and GIP. I wish I could tell you what those mean, but I do not. I can tell you vanilla cream and chocolate cream, and they're supposed to taste delicious. So the calorie burner, this is the cell protector, and this is it's a thermogenic booster, and it's a metabolism cellular protector. And what this is going to do is it's going to help you increase your metabolism without any side effects. It doesn't have the harmful stimulants in it that's going to make you jittery or want you, make you nervous in any way. The third part is called the Bioactive Protein Booster, and it has the protein complex, gut health triglycerides, gut health resistant starch blend, and gut health dietary fiber. And I did ask him if this is plant-based or whey-based, and he said this is whey-based, that through his research, he's found this is the whey is more impactful in activating that GLP-1 growth hormone in your stomach, and the most nutrient dense for him. He said they may be later ways that he would implement more plant-based, but this is where we're going now. Okay, and these, you'll have to look at this close later, but this is basically comparing the traditional GLP-1 shot and Trilogy. And the main thing that we have that's different is really the no side effects. So take a look at this slide later whenever you get the recording. To participate in the Nelo Life GLP-1 Clinical Trial, you need to become an affiliate. This is going to be a closed trial. It's going to be 1,000 people. And so to become an affiliate is $20 per year. And with that, if you choose, you can share with others. When you start losing weight and people say, what are you doing? You can tell them about the GLP-1 products and then share it, and you'll make a little income with it. Or you can share it with a lot of people and make a lot of income with it. And you'll also have tax benefits. You'll also need to become what's called a lifestyle member. That's $59 a month. You can start and stop that at any time. So when your trial is over, just discontinue that part and drop down to a life shopper if you would like. But hopefully you'll have seen the benefits of the travel and the Lululemon activewear and skincare and all the different things, and want to continue with your lifestyle membership. But there's no obligation when you're finished with the trial. The trial can be 30 days up to 90 days, and that 90 days would be based on your record keeping and your success. If you only need to lose a little bit of weight, then you might succeed in the first 30 days, and there's no reason for you to continue with all products after the first month. You might want to just continue with the shakes or just continue with the burner. It depends on you, but you can maintain without feeling like you have to do all three of those for the rest of your life. You'll also want to join these Facebook groups. There's a Facebook group /Trilogy. And then you'll also want to like Paul Myhill on Facebook. And then this is another one that you'll want to just like. You don't have to join it, but it's GLP-1 Health, Trilogy GLP-1 Health. Once you get those done, then you're going to be able to be in the know, and Paul answers questions in that Facebook group every day. The details for the cost, as I said, there'll be 1,000 people in the clinical trial. I believe right now we have openings for 88 people. Today is Saturday, March 29th. So if you're interested, you would want to get in very quickly. And let's see, the cost for the 30-day supply is going to be approximately $150. I'm sure there's tax and shipping on that. And then you're going to have in that, you'll get 2 of the foundation shakes. For the first time, you'll get 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla. When it becomes available individually, you can pick chocolate or vanilla, whatever you want. And then you'll get the bioactive protein booster and also the calorie burner. And then, as I said before, some affiliates will be invited to continue the trial. I want to go on to another one of my favorite products, and this is actually they're on sale right now through the 31st of March. Buy 2 packs, get 1 free. The lion's mane and cordyceps mushroom melts. Dr. Stuart Titus is the formulator. He's been a friend of mine for probably 15 years. I was introduced to him through my CBD company, and what he has done is he's taken the same extraction process that he used for hemp to get the CBD out without any solvents or heating it, and he's done that with mushrooms. So we're going to watch a short video here. Okay, so the functional mushrooms, they're different from what you can buy at the local health food store or grocery store. What you're going to buy there is typically it's a powdered mushroom products. They use just substrates and fillers and minimum fruiting bodies. So this is good for like coffee, hot chocolate, which I have my mushroom coffee every day, but they really have minimum health benefits. With Nature's Cures, and that's the name brand of our mushroom melts, it is extracted mushroom products. They have 100% fruiting bodies captured, so you get more active ingredients, and consumers can notice the difference. Within an hour of taking it, I feel better mental clarity, I feel more more energy. It's just really, really a wonderful product. These are the prices. The Nelo Life price for the individual 1,000 milligram per gummy lion's mane or cordyceps is $59.99. They retail for $80. If you do the combo, it has a lovely watermelon taste. That's $89.99. It retails for $120. And the benefits of the lion's mane, most notable would be the cognitive function and better mental clarity. And if you just Google lion's mane, you're going to see many different benefits of lion's mane. One of the things that I'm most interested in is it's been proven to help reduce and remove the plaque buildup on the brain that causes Alzheimer's and dementia. And my mom had Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and so I really want to keep my brain and nervous system healthy. Cordyceps is probably more notable for the increase in stamina and energy, also libido, I've heard. The next one I want to tell you about is Stellamar. I mentioned it earlier. This is one of Paul Myhill's products. This has stem cell support, telomere support, and something called ARE. And ARE helps to open the NRF2 pathway. So look that up. It's a very significant discovery there. I was taking those three products separately before I found Nelo, and they were about $270. And with Stellamar from Nelo, it is $79.99. It retails for $100. So you get $20 off on the Stellamar. So we have another short video for you.
As car fluids deteriorate with age, their ability to protect the vehicle is greatly limited, resulting in mechanical failures and reduced car longevity. Our bodies are similar. Our ability to defend and repair tissues and to proliferate replacement cells declines rapidly with age. There are three areas of great concern that become overburdened by toxicities, deficiencies, and the cumulative effects of aging. Most interventions target them independently, until now. Our natural antioxidant system, controlled by the antioxidant response element, ARE, is many millions, some say trillions, of times more powerful than supplemental antioxidants attained through diet. This internal system is comprised of three primary antioxidant enzymes that unfortunately decline with age. They must be upregulated in unison as we get older, otherwise additional detrimental effects can occur. Stellamar has been meticulously designed to defend and repair stem cells, normal differentiated cells, and telomeres, while also increasing the production and proliferation of the body's powerful antioxidants, protective telomere enzymes, and self-renewing stem cells. Stellamar was developed by the inventor of the world's most prominent ARE, product that has surpassed $2 billion in sales and is supported by over 25 peer-reviewed studies. Stellamar is a comprehensive formulation that uses clinically proven compounds that, when combined in a specific ratio, work synergistically to target positive factors for stem cells, telomeres, and ARE. Stem cells act as self-renewing cell reserves to regenerate damaged tissues and replenish dying cells. Active intervention to protect stem cells and to promote the proliferation of healthy circulating stem cells is required to offset the effects of aging and help our bodies regain equilibrium. Telomeres are the caps at the ends of our chromosomes. They protect our genetic material much like shoelace tips, prevent our laces from fraying and unraveling. Telomeres shorten each time a cell replicates, and their length is a marker of biological age. Put quite simply, people with longer telomeres live longer and healthier. Protecting and even increasing the length of telomeres can be attained through selective plant compounds that activate the healthy expression of the telomerase enzyme. Freshly cut apples turn brown. Iron decays. This is the process of oxidation, and it's occurring inside our bodies as we literally rust from the inside out over time from the damage caused by oxidants or free radicals. Free radicals attack healthy molecules, stealing electrons from them and making them unstable, damaging cells. Antioxidants donate an electron to free radicals instead, thereby neutralizing them and preventing free radicals from stealing from other molecules. Like engine oil, radiator coolants, and transmission fluids, these three biological elements work together and must be addressed together, with a coordinated, comprehensive strategy. Stem cells, telomeres, ARE. Introducing Stellamar. Stellamar activates cells to talk to each other, causing a powerful cascade response where trillions of cells are upregulated to overcome age-related declines. In this way, Stellamar is less about the direct supplementation of certain compounds, and more about using specific combinations and ratios of compounds to trigger multiple genetic responses in the body that are far greater in value. Extensively researched since 2012, but also based on 20 years of groundbreaking expertise in this area, Stellamar is the standalone dietary supplementation choice for overall healthy aging and longevity.
The next product I want to talk about is called Life T. This helps to optimize or balance your hormones, including testosterone and estrogen. It's very important for both men and women to have balanced testosterone. I started taking this in December. And the reason I started taking it is because I learned has a natural aromatase inhibitor. And after double mastectomy 2 years ago, I always look for ways to help balance my hormones, particularly my estrogen, keeping my estrogen where it needs to be so the big C doesn't come back and visit me. Well, the good thing is that whenever I did a saliva test recently to test my free testosterone, I was exactly in the normal range, which is kind of unheard of for a 65-year-old postmenopausal woman. So I'm very excited that even though I'm taking it for the prevention aspect, I'm realizing all the other benefits of better energy and better libido and better sleep and muscle mass and bone density, all the things that women go through during menopause. Life Tea can help with that, and it's just made from seeds. So lots of great research on this product, and the good thing is that it's only $56.99 from Nelo. This was a precursor to this product, was sold only in medical clinics earlier, and it was over $100 a bottle, and we've added more to it, and whenever it came to Nelo, and it's at a much better price. This is just a summary. It's for men and women. It's powered by something called Testasurge, which is a bioactive, I think it's called fenugreek seed. Oh goodness, super grape seed extract, and it optimizes testosterone production. So it's not going to make it too high if you're already high, and it's not going to lower it if you're already low. So it's going to help to optimize that. It's all natural, vegan, gluten-free, and it takes the place of the people that are maybe doing the shots, the pellets, or the testosterone cream. Another one of my favorites is called Black MP. My functional medicine doctor prescribed me to start taking a fulvic and humic acid complex whenever I was diagnosed with the big C. And I was paying about $70 a month. Well, our Black MP with 13 probiotics, vitamins, 77 trace minerals, fulvic and humic acid, and ours is only $23.99. The retail price from this on the Black MP website is $59.99. So if you want to learn more about Black MP, go to their website. But if you want to get it at a great price, then come to ours. We also have Black MP for pets. This is about a 2 to 3 month supply, and Nelo price is $49.99. Our dog takes it every day. She was having some issues where she was scratching a lot and was kind of scratching her hair off. And we started giving her the Black MP, and that cleared up right away. But what we noticed that was really cool is she had a little growth, had it for years, that was on her backside. And my daughter noticed one day that it had shriveled up and fell off. So, and the only thing we had done differently is started giving her the Black MP. Now, that's not to say that if you have a growth on you and you start taking Black MP, that it will fall off. But I will tell you, the formulator of this product said the reason that he, invented it is that his wife had hepatitis C and late stage liver cancer. And this was many years ago. And he and his wife are rocking along and doing great now. He's a former NFL football player, And he said that he hurt so bad from all of his injuries, and he was probably in his 60s at this point, that he was just ready to give up. And so he formulated Black MP, and not only has it helped him with his inflammation and discomfort, it's helped him with every aspect of his body. So dollar for dollar, I think this is the best product that we have in our product line. We also have bundles. You can buy a bundle and save. This is our smallest bundle. This is our advanced bundle. The sale price is $4.99. The regular price on all these products would be $974.83. And there's a list there of all of the different ones. It's basically all my favorites are in there. We do have other products that packages that are higher, and that's if you have a large family or if you want to maybe retail these in a health food store. We have 3 ways to participate in Nelo Life. The first is called a Life Shopper, and that is $10 a month, or you can do it annually for $100, and you're going to get 20 to 60% off discounts on nutrition, hair care, and skincare. The next is a Lifestyle Member. That's $59 a month, and that's you can start or stop any of these at any time. And that includes up to 60% off on your life travel, your life shop, life perks, life streaming, and you get free access to coaching and memberships and mentorships. Affiliate fee, it's a total of $40 a year, but the first year, $20 goes to Nelo Life. And then sometime in the near future, you would want to give at least a $20 donation to your favorite charity. And there's a place in your back office to note what charity you gave it to. And it's totally on the honor system, but Nelo was very much about giving back to others, and so they really would love to keep track of all the money that we've donated as a group. And I don't remember the number for this year, but it was a significant amount. So and when we go on our life trips, or when we just had our event in Orlando, we went out one day and helped with a nonprofit there. So we love giving back to others who are less fortunate. So if you're interested in learning more about the clinical trial, you want to get with me today, because there, like I said, it's less than 100 places open in that. If you're interested in becoming a Life Shopper, Lifestyle Member, and checking out any of the other products, you are welcome to go to my website. My main website is wellnessnetwork.biz. Just click on the Nelo logo, and that will get you right in. And of course, if you have my contact information, feel free to call or text me. Thank you so much for your support, and I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to stop my screen share, and I'm going to turn it over to my dear friend, Renee. There's Renee. Renee is the one who introduced me to Nelo Life, and I asked her to come on and just share a little bit about what you've seen and what you see in the future with this GLP-1 clinical trial.
Thank you, Susan. What an amazing presentation. You always do such a great job. And I love that you touched on our hero products that have absolutely changed my life and a lot of my family's life, including our dog Reba. So, and I just got to say that I guess I'm most excited about the GLP-1 because I have tried, I was on the Zepbound. The Zepbound, and then I even went to the compounded version, but I did lose the weight. I also lost muscle mass. I also have been diagnosed with osteoporosis, osteopenia, and I learned that it was going to deteriorate my bones. So I'm excited that Paul has come out with this new. I have no doubt it's going to be phenomenal. I've stopped the shots probably 2 or 3 months ago, and I have gained back, more than half of the weight. But I just know that there's so many people out there that it could change their lives. They, just like them, I tried to cut back on my eating, I exercise, I do all the things. But if your hormones aren't up to par and you're not getting your nutrients that we're supposed to in food, that it's just tough. You can't seem to lose the weight. So super excited about that. Stellamar has changed my life, my husband's life. We just feel so good. I got Lyme's disease 2 years ago and started getting brain fog. And then we came out with the mushroom melts, and I can tell you that has been phenomenal. I had no idea that that could help with that, the brain fog, but it's completely changed to where it used to be I couldn't finish a sentence or I'd forget something. And now there's just no problem. We're doing great. And I just want to thank you, Susan, for inviting me on. And I look forward to a bright future, not only with all these health and wellness products, but we have so much fun traveling together and getting to share life together. And we hope you'll join us. It's a lot of fun. Thanks, Susan.